Real Country 1430 AM and 1073 FM WRDN. Good morning. This is the WRDN Morning Farm Report. I'm Brian Winnekins. Joining us this morning, well, we remember this young lady. She's the former Allison Dairyland, the 71st Allison Dairyland, Caitlin Riley, and she's the new Director of Communications and Outreach with the Wisconsin Beef Council. And thank you to our newsmaker segment sponsors, including Compeer Financial, the Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, Annabis Silo, Osteoplastics, Synergy Co-op, A&J Agronomy, and Wisconsin Farmers Union. Well, Caitlin, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back to promoting Wisconsin agriculture.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. It's great to be back. It's great to be chatting with you again. This is almost deja vu, right? It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. I was driving up to Durand to visit with you, but I am so thrilled for this opportunity and to be reacquainted with some of the folks who are working on the ground in the beef industry.
So what will be some of the things that you're going to be responsible for as the new communications and outreach director?
A lot of it that we're hoping to have my focus on is the producer communication side, or sharing the producer's story, because that's something that I think is one of the most important parts about beef promotion. We can give you the facts about nutrition, we can give you facts about sustainability, but one of the things that I think is one of the most effective is how you can make people feel. And so I'm excited to be able to travel the state, do a lot of things that I did when I was working as a farm broadcaster, and share their stories, whether that's in audio, video, or on print, to get their word out there, because we're doing so many good things. So why not brag about it?
At the same time, you mentioned the travel. That's going to be old hat to you as when you were Allison Dairyland, because you're kind of doing the same thing. It's just for all of Wisconsin agriculture at that time.
Exactly. And that's just it. It'll be a little different because, right now I still drive past vineyards or cranberry bogs and I think, oh, that'd be a good spot to a feature. And I have to kind of rewire my brain. But so much of it is a collaboration. We were just talking about recipes yesterday, and one of them was a meatball with cranberry sauce recipe. And so even though I'll be focusing on one segment of the industry, as you know very well, Brian, we're pretty well interconnected.
Talking with Caitlin Riley. She's the Director of Communications and Outreach with the Wisconsin Beef Council. And Caitlin, May is Beef Month, and the Wisconsin Beef Council is doing the Burgers and Buns Fun Run. Tell us about that.
Yes, and this is something that we're excited to be able to do. Of course, it's going to be in a different format. We're being respectful of the fact that the pandemic is still occurring, even though we're hopefully on the downward trend. But we wanted to continue celebrating May Beef Month. We wanted to give gratitude to our farmers who are working every day. And we also wanted an excuse to try to get people to win some free beef. So what the Burgers and Buns Fun Run is, it's in a virtual event. So you can do it at your convenience between May 24th and the 31st. Is a great way to have a finale for May Beef Month. And you can do it as a group. You can do it by yourself. You can do it in the park. You can do it pretty much anywhere that you want. But all we're asking for you to do is to sign up by May 1st. And that way we can make sure that we have all your information to send you a swag bag. And you can wear some of these items when you're out and about running. It's going to include a beefy t-shirt, sunglasses, can koozie, some beef jerky for snacking on. I am not an avid runner, so maybe I'll be doing more of the walking and snacking than the marathon type running. There's all sorts of stuff. And of course, throughout May Beef Month, we're going to have opportunities to win free beef. And so with this registration, we'll also send you more information there about how you can sign up to win. So hopefully this is something where we can engage people from all corners of the state, and maybe there's people even outside of Wisconsin who want to participate. It's going to be a fun community collaboration. And I think what's even more fun is we're working with Wisconsin Farm Bureau on this, and the proceeds is going to benefit their food and farm support fund. So what that does is it helps provide farmers with markets for their products, or at least make sure that they have a place to go with their milk, beef, vegetables, whatever it may be. And so Wisconsin Farm Bureau is collecting monetary donations, and they're going to send them to places like Harvest for Hope with Rural Mutual Insurance Company, or maybe even to other sort of food pantries across the state. So it's a fun event. It's a great way to celebrate beef. It's a great way to get some fun swag, but also when it boils down to it, it's for a really cool cause that we're excited to celebrate.
So how can people sign up by May 1st?
They can go to beeftips.com, so BEEF tips.com. And right there, you'll find in our home screen that register now information. And if you can't find it, feel free to reach out to us. Any of us here at the Wisconsin Beef Council are more than happy to help you register.
Talking with Caitlin Riley, Director of Communications and Outreach with the Wisconsin Beef Council this morning, talking about not only the Burgers and Buns Fun Run, but also May is Beef Month. Along with Burgers and Buns Fun Run, Caitlin, will there be other things that Wisconsin Beef Council is going to do, even if it's on a virtual type of platform?
Yes, we are really excited to have quite a few activities that we're rolling out. One of them, I was just working with another former Allison Dairyland, Abigail Martin. She's with the Farm Wisconsin Discovery Center, and we're going to have month-long beef feature at that center where they're going to have information, and we're also going to have some cooking demonstrations there. And so that'll be a great way to get people engaged and involved. And if you haven't been to the Discovery Center, I know I was there right when they're just starting to open it up. It is phenomenal. I would highly recommend the opportunity to visit. I know even farmers who, grew up in the industry and they get excited about going and seeing the virtual combine demonstrations and things like that. And of course, keep an eye on our social media, because as I mentioned before, we're going to have opportunities to win some free beef, and we're going to have a lot of events there. And if you want to find more information, that same website where you'd go to register for that fun run, beeftips.com.
I know I'll celebrate Beef Month with the grill and some steaks. So I'm going to put you on the spot. I do this with I've done this with Tammy Vasson before. Okay. What's your favorite cut of steak?
Oh my gosh, that is so hard because I'm not allowed to touch the grill. So usually other people prepare it for me, and then I just sit there and get to enjoy it. But I've been a big fan of like a T-bone lately. That's been pretty good. See, normally I would go in and I would just look at the price point on the menu and say, okay, I think this is something for me. And so honestly, Brian, that's something I'm excited to learn about through this position. Is I think I'm going to get an insider scoop of what the best beef cuts are. And maybe you and I will have to reconnect in a week or two, because I'm sure I'll come back and be like, okay, I thought I really liked a T-bone, but now I found out this is what I want.
Well, I like T-bones are great. That I like those, but I've really become, I love a ribeye. A good ribeye is just so what we can do is, maybe somewhere down the road, not only will you maybe change what you want, but then they will let you do the grilling.
Oh, there you go. That could be dangerous. Maybe we want to have some backups just in case. I said, I love eating it, but man, I got to learn how to cook it.
You don't want to the easiest part is you got to do the searing, and then you just then you can turn it, and you don't overcook it. Just don't, you don't need to call in an airstrike to cook your beef. I'm just saying, you just don't. But well, congratulations again on the new position. And I'm sure, again, with all of the other things going on with Beef Month, folks, if they are looking for recipes, can find them at beeftips.com too, right?
Absolutely. You can find some recipes there. Angie is also great at sharing what she does for her TV demonstrations throughout the month on our social media channels. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we're looking to expand into other platforms. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We can point you in the right direction. And in the meantime, we're just going to keep pushing the story of our beef producers and keep enjoying some delicious beef.
That's Caitlin Riley. She is Director of Communications and Outreach with the Wisconsin Beef Council. You're listening to the WRDN Morning Farm Report.